to start. Evans has been outstanding, and injuries, it's a headline as we honors.
Ooh, he stole it, huh?
And we're underway. UConn controls the tip.
Battle with Reed inside.
And he'll duck in and it'll go to him.
Reed gets a touch against Brown, and a foul is called. Malik Brown to the floor.
And you see right away why Gunbuck is so important in this game for that matchup. Hopefully he's...
Evans, he has proven to be a three-level scorer in his sophomore season. Bounce it. Boozer. And it's blocked by Reed.
And Terrace
handles it out front. He's got Demery on the wing. He's not 100%, dealing with a high ankle sprain. Ball misses on a three ball. And it's a gutty win over St. John's, 80-75 on Friday in the Sweet 16.
Need some offense from him.
And he gets the roll. Dom Mace. And a deflection there by Caden Boozer. Up ahead. Sarr looking for the cutter. Boozer down the middle for the scoop to the hoop.
How about the run? Good.
Rebounded by Caden Boozer. And a reload. Evans never shy. Got him for three.
And what a reload there. Finding him, Caden Boozer, the rebound.
The Duke lead, 7-2.
You see the positional length on the wing of Duke.
This is tough here, I think, physically.
On an island, Reed gets inside for the Duke.
Perimeter of UConn.
Johnson at best they'll dig.
Motoring. Boozer took a bump, and he will get the 80%. He and his brother, they've just won so much over the course.
100%. Cameron Boozer has been so good. And then, of course, Caden Boozer with the injury to Caleb Foster.
That's a nice shot.
Curl, that's where he's at his best, Caravan.
Demery can't hit the three. Rebound, Reed had it. Gumba just checked in, and a foul. Ball inside the arc. It goes down. There's the feathery touch. Solo ball.
He uses screens great, as all good shooters.
Boozer has position. Denied from behind. Caravan outside. It rims in. Dame Sarr with a downtown hit. Gumba low. Catch made by Boozer, and the layup is there.
Rap, you see the value of Gumba, his passing and that high-low from the top.
Point advantage. Roll to the rim. Reed couldn't finish it. Comes away with the offensive rebound and then goes to the offhand for the deuce.
He is possessed.
It's former school, Michigan, already in the Final Four. The cut by Boozer. He will float it up and in.
People in Miami have seen that enough, huh?
Caravan, feed it. Reed on an island with Gumba. Reed, the fancy footwork, and he gets it to go with the baby. Longtime legend at Duke.
And I was wondering if he was going to come and where he would sit if he did.
Boozer is sitting at the three-point line as he drills it. Overall, Malachi Smith is now in the game, the backup point guard for UConn, along with Jaden Ross.
He can break it down with the dribble and a great defender.
Mullins,
the runner.
The teardrops assist. UConn has 0. Boozer off the double team. Spread it. Caden Boozer got him.
How about that? Just stepping into it.
Ross looks to the inside. A lot of bulk in the middle. Reed shows it, fakes it, and scores it.
He saw that against Michigan with his play and his leadership.
That's where he's tough, too. He's got good size to defend. Stewart on the floor, nice cut.
And Reed with tremendous position. Solid Reed.
Where does Duke go now? Boozer on the bench.
And Malik Brown back in. Sarr loses it out of bounds. The NCAA tournament. Mullins gets a clean look, but missed it.
Russ does a good job. Always came up with that. Anytime Mullins...
Evans. 11 and a half to play in this first half. Evans stop and go.
Oh, his footwork.
Oh, that's nice. Line figures. Boozer, swing, Homenya.
A little nickel dimer out there. Stewart.
So many different things that it just gave him confidence in all these various roles. Another one? No, too strong. Foster keeps it alive, and it goes.
Stewart's loading up on the taller Boozer.
The catch, the release, the bucket.
Nice read from the top.
Foster finding Cameron Boozer
at the other end.
Oh, that's a deep one. Caravan, no. Rebound grabbed by Stewart. Reload for Smith. He sticks it from long range.
Man, they needed that right there.
For Duke, the sophomore from Herndon, Virginia. Riva, nice feed inside. Demery with the finish. That was awful behind him to crank it up. They're on their feet. The roll by Boozer.
Nice extra look.
Harris can't hit the three. And it's rebounded by Demery. It's dribbled it off his foot. Taken away. Boozer ahead. Homenya the catch and the release.
Turnover at that point on the floor. Disastrous.
12 to shoot.
Little stagger and a curl.
Caravan. Way off. That's an air ball.
Now he's Caravan at a mismatch.
Done for the catch. The curl.
There you go.
And he banks it in.
Good play. Good read. Those are two difficult matches.
In Washington. Ball misses on a three. Long rebound by Stewart.
Duke's done a great job on the perimeter D. Here he
Reed.
goes again.
Oh, rejected.
Cameron Boozer plays so many spots on the floor, Bert. That's why the mismatch is a problem. To make threes, put it on the deck.
Boozer has already topped his season average. He's at 9 points. He came in averaging 7.5 per game. On the back end, floated Hamenya. Hamenya ball fake on a three. They'll drive it.
Nice block. How about that?
Down to 5.
Go to work.
Boozer double team. Find the open man. Jumper. Yes, sir.
Well, we know he can guard. When he
Duke run. They're up by 14 on UConn.
Mullins can't get away from Saar out there.
Reed, the help again. Boozer. 0 of 3 from the field. Bounce it to him. Caravan high off the window. Grabbed by Reed. It's going the other way.
That's his second, too. Where he's uncomfortable.
And that's number 2 on Mullins. CBS Tonight. See why over 20 million viewers have made.
It's a soft spurt right now by Duke.
Yeah.
And they are great and grinding you with quick.
Back and win it 80-75.
Boy, Saar is relentless. Nice help by Brown.
Boozer nearly had a steal. Oh, wow. A spin cycle. No. On this first half.
And they make UConn's offense look mortal right now.
UConn has gone cold. Mullins, pull up. That won't go. And the rebound by fouls against the Huskies. 2 against Duke.
You watch him.
Strong scorer, strong rebounder, excellent passer, can handle the ball.
He's got an incredible into anything and really can't get an open look.
Shot clock winding down. Smith.
Look at Boozer's leg work. Just unbelievable. Not what we expected. Would you agree?
Not at all. Boozer. He had it rejected by Riba. Head. Solo ball shoots it at 85%.
As we speak. They need some ammunition from those two.
Boozer drives and banks it in. Everything has been undercut. The brothers have combined for 25 points. UConn has 23 in total. Smith takes the baseline and lays it in. 75. Blue Devils.
That's the lob. Nice hesitation.
He takes it himself for 2. That play.
That'd be the only way to slow him down.
Takes a nice little back screen. Not a good pass.
And that was too high for even Georgie
Smith right now.
Caravan, can he get it going for UConn?
Nice play.
And he gets walled by Gungba.
He is
on him early.
Smith's got the matchup with a bigger Boozer.
Saar all over the Nick Smith that look. All over Caravan. He can't get a touch.
Takes it at Ross, double team, kick. Saar ball fake. Saar attacks. He draws the foul.
How about that? Really doing nothing that far out.
Back in, Reed, Smith, head and shoulder fake. Flips it up and in.
How about
story of the first half? UConn just can't get good looks. Riba
nice
turns and he floats it in. He's late in the show. Seconds.
Got to go though.
Fake the handoff. Gungba will take and miss on the 3 ball.
Not a good set. Watch Evans on the screen and getting the screen. Nice cut by Boozer off the screen by Evans.
And gets the easy left. Mullins trying to feed the post, and there was a shove from Malik Brown. Ball, they just need offense, and it doesn't come from there. Read the offensive board.
Nice.
Powers in and finishes.
Tell you what, he has been
for 6th meeting in NCAA tournament play.
Oh, nice. The offensive foul, but I just love the play. They run that beautifully.
First 2 minutes of action in this second half.
There you go. Little duck in. Look at the denial.
And a discard. It's called against Brown. So back-to-back. Of the second half, they're working against Duke.
They really haven't been able to penetrate whatsoever.
Mullins, creative to get there, but he couldn't scoop it in.
Pick and pop with Boozer to Boozer.
And a foul is called, and it's going to be shots. Ball was trying to sell it that it was on the floor.
And
in that first-round matchup against Siena.
And he has a hit
58.
Evans hasn't let Mullins get a touch.
Mullins ball fake on Evans. The baseline delivery is pure.
There you go.
He's got to get. I love the way Duke's been reading the mismatches. Here they go inside because of the advantage over Caravan.
Double comes.
Nice pass.
Upstairs. The
Great finish.
get it in for Demery. UConn has just not been able to make any.
Him allowing Sarr to chase around Caravan.
High arcer goes for Braylon Mullins and one.
Nice design there.
Or later, when they get to the second weekend, they win the whole
Numbers.
the other way. Ball. Give it up. The layup goes for Demery.
There they go. Off the defense.
Away. Caden Boozer can't finish. Caravan once again in transition. Caravan, can he get it going? No.
That's their favorite play. That
If you're right, they're going to go to that play. Two-man action between Evans and Boozer.
is that little blur screen.
Boozer lets it fly. Short. Ball.
There you go. Creates his own.
Reed. And he got devoured on the inside.
Put up.
Ahead. Sarr, that extra gear to the rim.
Just has that ability in the
Night from Dame Sarr. He has 10. He scored 2 in the Sweet 16 game.
Go to work.
Reed to the post. Short, but a foul. Harris Reed. UConn looking to make a comeback against.
They're inside with Caravan.
Discard. Gungba goes down.
I don't know if they got Mullins with it.
Send the Huskies to the free throw line.
Love this out of bounds play. A little high-low.
Help from Reed. Dump down. Gungba the catch. He is fouled. It will be Malachi Smith. 17-1 in the ACC.
Some tradition, huh? Started by Mike and a lot of your buddies.
Sarr out for Smith.
Look at that switch.
Entry. Reed rolling. And Gungba picks up the foul.
Mismatch. Caravan being the mismatch. The second half, not as well
And the 17th.
against Caravan.
Hamenya back in for Duke.
Slip, there he goes.
Boozer to Boozer.
That's what
Big
got him out.
finish for Boozer.
They run that pin.
Caravan. Give it up. Reed ducks inside and gets the roll.
Nice two-man play, very similar to the play here.
nice little
Look at the guy inside.
good switch.
Nice switch back by Reed.
Boozer bumping bodies. He got Reed to commit. And the foul is picked up by Dar. Kick it. Extra. Caravan finally gets into the box score.
He knows the game and
8 to shoot.
pick and pop, I think.
Foster. Right down the alley. Missed it. And the rebound.
Whenever that deuce go his way.
Smith shifting gears. Using the screen. Reed the roll. Nobody home. Big time. Throw down for UConn has cut it to 7. Timeout. Blue Devils. Losses this season. They had a double-digit lead in the second half in both of those games. Same situation here against UConn. Boozer goes to the left hand.
Foster fouled them.
Hamenya, Reed is there. They were going to run out of time, and they turn it over. Foster trying to get there. Out of bounds, off of Duke.
Great foul.
Oh, no question.
UConn is on a run. And it's Smith getting to the 10.
First time he's been able to.
Stays in there, hop step, and ripped away by Smith. Get it ahead, Mullins. He's going to pull up. Short. Rebounded by Brown.
He had guys that.
Freshman against freshman. Hamenya with Mullins. Hamenya physical. Back in. And flips it in. He just took matters. Smith. Mullins, they keep firing. Ribs out. And Boozer is there for the board.
Got to get totally square. Link him inside somehow.
Switch it. He goes at Mullins. Discard. Layup. Bounces out. And they're going to count. He won Duke. Under 8 minutes to play. Caravan, the defender fell down. Get it inside. There was a good seal there by Reed against Gunks. 59% shooter on the season. He's got a good stroke.
It's real good.
And that is 8 for him. Caden Boozer using the screen. He'll continue on the drive. Nice poke away by Mullins. Demery, swing, ball, pull up pump, short. Mullins knocks it to the outside, saved by Demery. The back in. Reed, swing it. Demery fires, bottom.
What about the patience?
Boozer setting the screen for his brother. Swing it. Hamenya, bucket. It's a triple.
Hand-to-hand combat on the low box area.
Off the acceleration by Ball. Demery again. Yes, sir! That he has a chance to knock off Duke blue blood program. Pop. Brown swing. Evans has been quiet. In and out. Hamenya got in there and got his hands on it. It's a foul again. Second half. Caravan feed it.
Well, look at the hand-to-hand combat outside. Just Brown there.
Evans defended by Ross. Evans couldn't turn the corner and draws the foul. He gets hammered. Clever. He has hit the most three-pointers in a season for a Duke player since Grayson Allen in 2017-18. 86% on the season, Isaiah Evans out of Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Well, he's a no-rim guy when he's on this game.
Caravan watched by Hamenya. Feed the post.
Clear, and if they help, fine.
Reed, the pass to Ball with the flip inside. Evans moving without the ball. Gets there, but he missed it on the inside. Good defense there from UConn. They'll push it the other. It's big. Boozer extends. Caravan the bounce. Reed, old school.
And Raph, we saw that play earlier this half. Caravan curling, getting into the paint.
To shoot. Evans falls down. Break opportunity. Ball the long strides. He gets it to go. And one.
Good match here.
3 minutes without a point.
A little dig and help.
Boozer in a crowd. Flips it up and in.
Took his time there, gathered himself.
69-65 Blue Devils. Ball accelerating. Switches hands. Popped out of there by Gumba.
Good job.
Boozer.
Early double.
It comes. Hamenya ball fake. Hard drive. Hamenya puts it up. No. Step. 6 to shoot. Feed it to Reed. Spin. Second spin. Loses it. Demery. High archer. It hits the backboard.
Boozer's pretty good getting in early. There you go.
String music. Ball. Hand it to Demery. Caravan. He fires off the mark. Gang rebounding. Ball comes away with it.
Wow.
Solo ball. Splits a pair.
Pretty good defender coming on the floor now.
Jaden Ross. UConn down by 4. Demery operating against Foster. Kick out. Caravan. Boozer! Another one here. Trip to the Final Four is on the line.
Who's the bounce?
Boozer the spin. Boozer the flip. It's good! What a 8 rebounds. It's a 1-possession game. And a timeout called by the Huskies with 26.
I can go to a zone there. And I don't think John liked the idea. Maybe he changed his mind on it.
Boozer, we're down to 14 seconds.
Nice switch, and they're in trouble deep.
Demery, 10 seconds.
Oh.
1 out of 2. 72-70 Duke. That ball deflected and stolen by Mullins. Caravan, 2 seconds. Mullins tosses it up. Oh! It's good!
Utterly impossible. Motion. And then the major.
He goes long. It's knocked away.